Seeking another 4-year term, Mark Poloncarz cites accomplishments like partially rehabilitating the old Bethlehem steel plant site for new businesses and what he says is the lowest property tax rate in modern history, even as his Republican opponent pushes the idea of a 10% tax cut. So, do you feel that you could find more savings within your county government to try to look for any other ways to get tax relief?
Well, first off, as you know, we have reduced the tax rate.
The county executive says rising property value assessments cause some people to pay more, and he must keep government services intact.
Our mandated expenses make up about 90% of the overall budget. And the 10% is what the public wants: road work, emergency services. So if you're going to talk about cuts, you have to be honest about it and say, well, here's what I would propose cutting to. Because you can't just say, I'm going to cut property taxes and everything's fine. That's what created the Red Green fiscal crisis.
A crisis for Poloncarz was COVID, with decisions, questions, criticism. He points out 3,100 Erie County residents still died, even as he tried to deal with original projections of 6,500 deaths.
It's easy to play Monday morning quarterback 3 years after the event with the knowledge we now have. I would just say that we acted in the best manner we possibly could to protect as many people as we could, and I think as a result we did save hundreds, probably thousands of lives based on the initial estimate.
This is going to sound heartless, but also, though, we really impacted our economy. Do you feel that some of your edicts were draconian in nature, that they really cut off a business flow in this community and that impacted people's lives?
Well, I would note, Ron, that what we did was really no different than what was done worldwide. It's not like I went above and beyond what was being done elsewhere. It was being done in New York State, it was being done in Pennsylvania, it was being done in Ohio. Heck, it was even being done in Florida.
Well, other states, though, didn't let, well, yeah, but let's face it.
They still shut down.
Maybe not to the degree, though, we saw here.
Yeah, but we know that COVID was much more transmissible in a colder weather climate.
Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.
If you missed yesterday's interview with Republican candidate Chrissy Casilio, you can still read and watch the story on our website, WGRZ.com.